Good morning, lovelies. Happy Saturday. I want to start by saying happy Pride weekend, everybody in the DC metro area. I miss you guys so much. Even though for the 3 years that I lived there, I never made it to Pride, but somehow the whole time that I lived in New York, I would come down to DC Pride every year. That's awkward. Anyway, happy Pride to y'all. Happy Pride, everybody in Brooklyn, everybody traveling to Brooklyn tonight. I will totally be there in spirit, and maybe next year I'll physically be there. But I will be at the Puerto Rican Day Parade tomorrow, so anybody who's going to that, just hit me up. Anyway, that was not the purpose of this video, but I wanted to get that out. Um, so I decided. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy. All right, that I was gonna do this like awesomely compiled list of things that suck about a breakup, besides the obvious things. And of course, there are gonna be some kind of obvious things in here, but yeah. So I polled the best friends, the sisters, co-workers, everybody who would answer my question, and in no real live order, these are some of the things that we came up with. Um, Running into them unexpectedly, especially if they're with somebody else. That, yeah. I try to avoid situations where that may happen. I just, I don't go to certain areas and I avoid certain events, things of that nature, because I just don't, no thank you. Um, let's see, the stuff day. And this basically means, if you cohabitated in any form of fashion, the day that they come to pick up their stuff, the day that they come and retrieve their undies and their socks and their box of cereal, and that day is kind of weird because it's like you want to look real cute, but then you don't want to look like you look real cute, and then sometimes you don't want to be home, but then you don't want to trust them in the house because you don't know what they might take that don't belong to them. That day is just really awkward. Mm. um Disconnecting yourself from their family, or disconnecting your family from them, because it can go two ways. It could be, and it's weird because for a while I kind of wasn't an advocate for this. I kind of felt like, I broke up with you, I didn't break up with your family. But really and truly, what are you being friends with their family for? I think I made a video about this in my old channel, how my ex's mom hit me up on Yahoo. Like, seriously, what do we have to talk about? Why are we hanging out? Why am I coming to family functions? Unless you have a child with that person, or you were married, not even married, but if you had a child or anything, then that's different. But just willy nilly hanging out with family, so I think that that could be a really awkward part of a breakup. What else is on this list? Yeah, I really have a list. Like, we really broke down. Um, Someone else getting the good. Yeah, I can honestly say that that is on the top three. That's on the top three on my list of hardest things, suckiest things about a breakup. Especially if it was like some great. Yeah, I get real bitter about that. Real bitter. Like, you just sit and be like, somebody is getting all the. I don't like that thought. Let's move on. Um, let's see. This is courtesy of Tasha. Tasha, yeah, but I agree. Not having a backup boo. Um, and let me explain to y'all what backup boo is, or my definition, or what I like. When I'm dealing with somebody for a while, I always had that one person who was kind of waiting in the wings. Like, they knew I had somebody, they knew that I was in a relationship, but they still were like, hey, if that doesn't work out, come holler at me. And I felt like after a while, or as I got older and stuff, that wasn't necessarily a good thing to do, because when you know you have that backup boo in the background, you don't give your all to this situation because you're thinking in your head, well, if she act crazy, it's okay because I got her back there. So I stopped doing that, and in the process of me not doing that anymore, so now you break up with somebody and you truly by yourself. You don't even have anybody to take you to lunch because you have 86 all the backup boos. So that is a sucky part of a breakup, is not having a backup boo. Um, of course, the lonely feeling, which again is one of those obvious things. Yeah, I don't really have to elaborate on that. Um, what else is on here? Let's see. Oh, this one is, oh my gosh. I experienced this 2 days ago. Like, when something happens and the first thing you think to do is, oh my God, let me go call. Yeah, can't call them. That is like, oh my Lord. Like when an event happens or like a funny joke or something comes on TV or you see their favorite movie is coming on and your instinct is to tell you, go call them. Tell them. And then you realize, I can't call them. Um, that sucks ass. Again, in the top three, right along with the good. That, yeah. And the number one thing, even though I said this was not in order, but this is always going to be the number one thing, and it's still being in love with them. Because that, yeah, is ultimately the suckiest part of a breakup. So, yes, that is the list. I hope you guys had a good laugh at our expense. Um, Feel free to add anything. I down there add whatever it is that you want to add. I'm sure we missed some things. I'm sure that you have your own sucky parts of a breakup, and I would love to hear them. So again, everybody have a fabulous weekend. I'm off to Harlem with the family to eat some good food and be around good people. Um, yeah. And read the blog. Are you people reading the blog? You need to read the blog. No Love in the Big City .blogspot.com. It's entertaining. I haven't updated. I didn't update last night, and I didn't update this morning yet. But I swear before the week is over, I'm totally gonna update. So but there's still stuff on there for you to read. So go read the blog. Have a great weekend.